Welcome, have a nice day. Today is Thursday, 20th of July 2023. This day is celebrated as Moon Day, also known as the National Moon Day, is observed on 20th July each year to commemorate the anniversary of the first human landing on the moon. On July 20, 1969, astronauts Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin became the first individuals to set foot on the lunar surface as a part of NASA's Apollo 11 mission. Starting the newspaper analysis with the newspaper, The Hindu states that two killed in New Zealand shooting gunmen dead police. Police officers stand guard near the location of a report a shooting in Auckland, New Zealand on July 20, 2023. The Hindu newspaper also states that Russian President Putin won't travel to South Africa for BRICS summit. Russian President Vladimir Putin. The August summit brings together Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, a bloc of developing economies known as BRICS. Officials have said Putin wanted to attend the gathering, though they tried to persuade him to stay away to avoid the legal and diplomatic fallout over his international arrest warrant. The Hindu newspaper also states that women face sexual violence in Manipur. Video clip surfaces. A police source said that on Monday 18, 2023, a zero FIR was registered at a Kangpoki police station in Picture, which has now been transferred to Thobal, the place of incident. A zero FIR in registered irrespective of the jurisdiction or area power of the police. Going towards the Indian Express newspaper states that monsoon session began today. Manipur situation, Delhi audience set to raise heat. Opposition source said the BJP could counter with a demand for just discussion on a violence that mayor panchayat elections in West Bengal. New Delhi, the Parliament House complex on the eve of the monsoon session in New Delhi on Wednesday, July 19, 2023. Indian Express also states that C. Raja Mohan writes from the great powers to Asia, India is raising its diplomatic game. As India becomes as first major economic entity with a significant geopolitical heft, its ability to shape the intersection between its extended neighborhood and the world will rapidly grow. As India's great power relations gain momentum, so visible during the recent visits of Prime Minister Narendra Modi to Washington and Paris, Delhi continues to raise its game in the Asian neighborhood. Prime Minister Modi's decision to stop in the carry on his way back from the Washington and Abu Dhabi as he came home from Paris suggests Delhi is in no mood to slow down. In Africa, Asia, and the waters that connect them, the Indo-Pacific. Indian Express also states that Robert Oppenheimer's road to becoming the father of the atomic bomb. Robert Oppenheimer once had an aura rivaled only by that of Albert Einstein. However, he could not go out of an high. Here is a brief account on a hell of life so dramatic it could have played itself out on the silver screen. Few lives are as eventful as that of the Robert Oppenheimer. A life so dramatic, so full of twists and turns, so celebrated and yet so tragic, it might as well have played itself out on the silver screen. Albert Einstein and Robert Oppenheimer in a posed photograph as at the Institute for Advanced Study. Going towards the Hindustan Times newspaper states that 1984 anti-Sikh riots at Delhi court asks Central Bureau of Investigation to bring complaint filed for violation of public servants order. The Rose Avenue court on Wednesday asked the Central Bureau of Investigation to bring a complaint under Section 195 of the CRPC filed by a public servant for violation of his orders by the accused. The matter has been listed for the further proceedings on July 21st. Hindustan Times also states that the Supreme Court grants bail to activist Teesta Setalvad. Calls Gujarat High Court order perverse. New Delhi, the Supreme Court on Wednesday granted bail to social activist Teesta Setalvad, and questioned on an order passed by the Gujarat High Court on July 1st, denying her relief, calling it perverse and contradictory. Social activist Teesta Setawal gets bail in 2002, a Gujarat communal riots cause. Hindustan Times also states that a data protection to Delhi audience crucial bills on annual in monsoon session. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh with the Union Minister Arjun Ram Meghwal and other leaders during all party meeting on the eve of the monsoon session of the parliament in New Delhi on Wednesday. New Delhi, the union government hopes to pass 31 pieces of legislation, including those on the control of the bureaucracy in the Delhi data protection, meditation, forest conservation, and reservation law in Jammu and Kashmir. Even as a discussion on the violence in Manipur has emerged at the top of the opposition agenda, setting the stage for the confrontation during a parliament monsoon session. Going towards the economy of the country, State Bank of India led a consortium to found Adani Group's rupees 34,000 crore PVC project in Mundra. The coal to PVC project is a key component of the group's ambitious plans to develop petrochemical cluster at Mundra. Delhi High Court restrains Canva from releasing product after Indian startup claims patent infringement. Wheels India expects double-digit growth in exports in financial year 2024, as Ram says. Going towards the world news, including American economist turns down top European Union job as Macron criticism reverberates. China looks to Kissinger meeting to improve strained relations with the United States. Thailand Parliament prevents leader of a party that won election from being renominated for Prime Minister. Prime Minister Rishi Sunak apologizes for historic LGBT ban in United Kingdom Armed Force. The Syrian Korean border village where a United States soldier crossed into the north. South Africa says Putin agreed not to attend BRICS summit. Going towards the science and technology, dramatic fossil shows a mammal attacking dinosaur. An illustration of represent Repenomamus robustus, a mammal attacking the plant-eating dinosaur Pistachosaurus lugutanensis moments before a volcanic debris flow buried them both about 125 million years ago in China. No nursing college in 40% of district's health ministry says the growth of nursing colleges also lags far behind the 81% growth rate of medical colleges. Tiger orchid is the largest orchid species bloom at Kerala's Jawaharlal Nehru Botanic Garden. Grammatophyllum specium, popular as a tiger orchid, is the largest orchid species in the world. Global smartphone market declined at 8% YOY in Q2 2023. Premium segment remains immune report. The global smartphone market declined at 8% year over year for the eighth consecutive quarter in Q2 2023. At last, there's a famous quotation said by Rabindranath Tagore, whose birth anniversary is 7 May 1861 up to 7 August 1941, was a Bengali poet, writer, playwright, composer, a philosopher, social reformer, and a painter. He reshaped Bengali literature and music as well as the Indian art with a contextual modernism in the late 19th century and early 20th century. Author of the profoundly sensitive, fresh, and beautiful poetry of Gitanjali, he became in 1913 the first non-European and the first lyricist to win the Nobel Prize in Literature. Tagore's poetic songs were vivid as a spiritual and mercurial. However, his elegant prose and magical poetry remains largely unknown outside the Bengal. He was a fellowship of the Royal Asiatic Society, referred to as Bard of the Bengal. Tagore was known by the sobriquets Gurudev, Gobi Guru, and Biswa Gobi. Mr. Rabindranath Tagore says a famous quotation. He says that don't limit a child to your own learning, for he was born in another time. Okay, thank you.